Evaristo Kayondo at Aponye Mall. What's the latest, my brother? Very good morning.
Yes, good morning to you, Romeo Wusiko, and of course to you, Alpio Amanu, and Goods there in the studios. But here, the picture you see on your screen there is the one of the old tax park that is still under renovation, and maybe probably in a few weeks' time it will be commissioned to the public. But away from that, I'm going to be speaking here with the Kampala City Traders Association chairperson, Evariste Kayondo, about the impact of the new lockdown in Kenya on the business community here in Uganda. But of course also we know that the business community is still uncertain about the conduct or whatever is happening in South Sudan following the death or the killing of the 11 truck drivers and passengers who were traveling to South Sudan. But first of all, let's speak about the business community and the lockdown in Kenya. Good morning to you, Mr. Kayondo.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes.
First of all, we know that now it's coming to a week after President Uhuru Kenyatta of Kenya issued the new lockdown. How is this affecting you as the business community here in Uganda?
Definitely, Kenya is a very big trade partner, and talk about intra-trade within the EAC. Kenya is the biggest trade partner, and once there is a slap on movement of any sort, definitely Ugandans have to be affected. And we must appreciate that Kenya has all those zones, and that's why even the colonists were interested in Kenya, because they have that similar climate condition, which is similar to Europe, and this is why they are getting affected so much with COVID. Definitely, this slap a lot of traders, especially when even Europe and Asia has not opened up fully. We are being affected so much because that was the alternative where we are going. And talk about the import and the taxes which have happened in Uganda. Kenya has had a better tax regime, so Ugandans have been going, and Kenya has been doing re-export to Uganda. So in any case, if Kenya restricts its movement, definitely Uganda is greatly affected.
Okay, for someone who is just getting to know about this, we know President Uhuru Kenyatta directed that in Nairobi and the 4 counties, there should not be any movement. But of course, this is also leading to the interstate buses being stopped at Busia, and others are not even allowed to cross towards Nairobi or coming towards the Ugandan side. But to be specific, have you received any reports of the losses from this business community who have been trading in Kenya? Have they reported to you that they've lost this sum of money or goods going bad, anything like that of that sort?
Yeah, we don't have the numbers because each individual doesn't. They don't report these numbers, but we have got the overtones, and they have reported about how it has affected their income, their operations. And the restricted movement, definitely they can't move. And this is the alternative source which we are getting, because you see Kenya has both the import and we have the access to the port, and almost 96% of our exports go through Kenya. So in any case, movement and restriction of movement to Kenya has a very big impact. Remember, even all our imports, again, 96% goes through Kenya. Dar es Salaam is enjoying about 6%, between 6 and 4%, which means anything to do with Kenya has a very big impact, leave alone those who are doing intra-trade, but even those who are going for big consignments like those trucks which come in. You remember even when we had, when we are at the climax of coronavirus, definitely the truck movement was not restricted. So we think this one has another big impact to our members.
But also this comes at the foot of controversy or directives of maize exports from Uganda to Kenya, but also talking about the issue of milk from Uganda to Kenya. We've still had that relationship trade these bilateral trade relations between Uganda and Kenya haven't been at the best of it all. What would be done to make sure that the Common Market Protocol, East African Common Market Protocol, is put into place without these strict restrictions for the goods from Kenya, for the goods from Uganda, so that we have a cordial relationship?
Yeah, you see, Kenya entered this ESC partnership and they signed these protocols on the assumption that maybe they would dominate the ESC with their goods, with their products, and looking for markets for their products. And hitherto they have been slapping a number of non-tariff barriers on merchandise crossing from Uganda to Kenya. And they started long time back, way back, when they slapped on sugar, which was supposed to be exported from KACITA. Now milk came in, and now maize. So we are used to this. And what we have been urging government that, look, when we signed the common market, that meant there would be free movement of both goods and people when that is across border, across all the member partner states, that is in the ESC. But even those who have tried to set up business in Kenya, they have been forced to relinquish 30% of their equity to Kenyans. Otherwise, you are not supposed to establish business there. And yet those who come here, they establish at 100%. No Ugandans have a share in their equity. And that is when we talk about reciprocity. That would have meant that we treat the Kenyans as they treat us. But reciprocity does not work. I don't know why in the ESC, and we have been urging government to come up and save the situation by maybe getting, or in the ESC we should have a court of judicature, so that we can to sort out these matters. Because if you slap the non-tariff barrier on my people, on my goods, and I don't have a way of maybe treating...
Let's also talk about the issue of the stimulus package. Many sectors have already received the stimulus package, but for the traders, they are not even supposed to borrow from the microfinance support center. Neither have they received this stimulus package from government. How is this also affecting you?
A stimulus package, forget about it. Even those sectors which were supposed to get it never got it. I am in tours and travel, and we are supposed, as tour operators, we are supposed to enjoy it. It was also meant for manufacturers and agriculture. These sectors are also talking about uncoordinated movements in the and once they passed it through the UDB, which is a bank, and it comes as a loan, and you go through the protocols of loan appraisal and getting a collateral. They have to make the valuations. It became a nightmare, because if it's a stimulus package, don't bring it as if it's a loan. You just, because when we are suffering, we didn't go through appraisals. It is just to help businesses to restart because of the coronavirus impact on their businesses. So if you go through this protocol of first going through loan appraisal, it does not work out, and that's why people are not getting it.
Thank you so much, Mr. Kayuno. But in 30 seconds, I just want to also get an update from you. The traders going to South Sudan. Of course, 11 people have already been shot dead. Hasn't this caused some anxiety? Hasn't this caused some fear amongst the community? In 30 seconds, as we wind up.
Definitely, it has caused a lot of fear, and it's very unfortunate that government is not coming out bold, because we know we are the ones who established this government in Southern Sudan. We helped them to establish government, and why they should treat Ugandans like we are aliens to them, that is very bad. By the way, we have so many people from Southern Sudan who are seated here, and they are enjoying life. And for us, if government just keeps quiet and we lose life like that, it's very unfortunate. So we are urging government to step in and come in and put Southern Sudan government on to reprimand them and ensure that they make accountability for the losses which we have suffered in Southern Sudan. Otherwise, Ugandans are not very safe when they are traveling there.
Thank you so much, Mr. Evarist Kayondo, the chairperson of Kampala City Traders Association, also formerly the president of Uganda Tour Operators Association. This is Stephen Imbido Fefeswe Chibuga taking you back to studio for Romeo Busiko for more interesting conversations here. I'm out for now.
And good morning once again, my brother Stephen Imbido, and